Hi everyone!
Hey Militia!
Hello all of our Militians! Welcome back to another official Mabinogi live stream. I'm your community manager, Arciellia, and joining me today is...
Of course, Elebon.
Always. Hi everyone! There were so many people chatting in chat pre-stream. What's up? You guys are here for our stream news, our update. We are in the month of August now. Time is flying for this year.
Yeah. I don't even have words for it.
That being said, we are here today to show off our August update preview. You already know it is our Winds of Fate Part 2, but you may not know everything included. I saw a lot of good comments about some of our content that we've shown off. If you've taken a look at our microsite, you already know what we're showing off today. And our microsite has lots of goodies, so make sure you check it out if you're on our official page. But without further ado, Elebon, this one's a doozy.
Yep, let's get started.
Oh gosh, let me make sure I have it ready. I'm nervous. We are going to be starting with our island update news. So we've got just a little bit of a lot to show everybody. Let me swap my scene over. Here we are. The G26 Winds of Fate Part 2 and Moonlight Island update. So our cameras are cutting them off ever so slightly. Please forgive us. This web post will be live today at 5 p.m. PDT, so in about 3 hours. The update itself for G26 Part 2 will be live this Thursday after maintenance. That is August 8th, so keep an eye out for it. Let's run through all of our details. Oh, I can't wait to read chat. Okay, Elebon, are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
I'm gonna scroll down here. Starting with Winds of Fate, we have search for traces of Delga and the divine beasts on the continent of Iria. To plot your course, Aine and her companions turn to old, faded writings that they have collected to guide them. So if you've been following along with Part 1, you already know what's happening. We're not gonna recap anything, but we are here to bring you the news for Part 2. Anybody that has completed Generation Part 1 will automatically receive the quest, The Open Door. After completing a Generation 26, you can talk to the researcher next to the Elebon in Dunby to receive a copy of your Winds of Fate collection book for your Mobby novel, if you're a collector. And completing Generation 26 will award the player with one of the following titles based on your choices during the story. There is Who Seeks to Bring Order, Who Strives for a Better Life, and Who Dreams of a New World. So be careful about your dialogue options while you're going through our story. Moving on, there is also a clear reward box after completing all of Generation 26 Part 2. You'll be able to use this item to receive an invitation for Roisin, who will appear in your Moonlight Island. Now, you might be wondering, Elebon, what's a Moonlight Island? Well, Elebon.
Alrighty. Oh, there's my mouse. So, Moonlight Island is a brand new content that you'll be able to design and decorate your very own private island. As shown, Moonlight Island will be added to the game. Players who have a homestead created will receive the quest Guide Moonlighting and Island Development upon login. Alongside it, we've updated the UI, the homestead UI to include Moonlight Island. Information and activity regarding the player's Moonlight Island and homestead will now be visible through the new menu. Players will be able to enter both their homestead and Moonlight Island through this menu as well. Additionally, we'll have a weekly island spotlight, which will feature a highly active Militian's Moonlight Island and display it for the whole week.
Yes.
Additionally, on top of it, we'll also have what we call Today's Islander, which will randomly select a resident of a random player's Moonlight Island and display it for the day.
Yes.
We'll, of course, go into it later. Islanders will also be visiting your Moonlight Island. Each day, a new visitor will visit your island. Islanders can be invited to stay on the island through the use of a resident invitation obtained after completing a visitor's quest and tasks.
Yes. So we'll be going through all of these details a little bit later. And CM Elebon also wrote a full comprehensive guide that will also be posted on our website, I believe, after Thursday's maintenance.
Yeah.
So we will show off a little sneak peek of it today, but make sure you keep an eye out for it on Thursday. Here, I'm gonna hide our nameplates so you can read some of the text behind me. Elebon, feel free to continue on.
Of course. So you're curious what these islanders might be doing. They'll be able to produce unique materials through various activities and facilities through Moonlight Island. We'll go over how doing such activities will spend an islander's endurance, stamina, which is basically their equivalent of stamina. An islander's endurance can be restored through multiple different ways. Additionally, you can also help your islanders grow by ranking their skills, their abilities, collecting new journals. You can also kick them off your island if you don't, if they haven't been very good.
If one of your islanders is bothering you, you can totally evict them.
However, keep in mind that any time, effort, and journals used to rank these abilities will not be refunded. Additionally, you can also dress your islanders with outfits and weapons. So make sure you do so, because those that dress them pretty good have a much higher chance of being presented on today's islander.
We'll be showing off an example of this as well a little bit later. We have an islander picked out already.
Yep. Now just note that the effects from certain outfits will not trigger. So say the patron wear, so you can't get the boosts from that for crafting items, so just keep that in mind. Additionally, certain Tuatha De Danann characters, just go ahead and ding me if I said that wrong.
Oh no, my webpage will scroll with me.
Will also visit your Moonlight Island. These notable characters will assist you through your island, visiting with special shops, gifts, and buffs. That you will need to complete Generation 26 Part 2 for some of them to have visit. The ability to change and alter your landscape has been added to Moonlight Island as well. I read that gig. And of course, we've also got a dedicated Moonlight Island tab in your quests that will be dedicated for all Moonlight Islands. As you can see there, we've also got a Moonlight Island guide, which we will showcase later during the stream.
Once we get a little bit more into our islands to show off, we'll be able to go through the guide and kind of better explain.
Now, this is just a fraction of what is all about Moonlight Island.
Oh, yes.
We didn't want to bore you with all this in the update notes, so that's why the guide is there to, if you really want to go deep into depth about it. But I believe we also have a small quality of it, just a teensy one, right?
I'm gonna bring our cams back for this one.
Of course.
We have one Fantasy of Life change. Now, of course, with every patch, we have different patch notes and different bug fixes and different changes. This is one that we wanted to put on our official guide. So our Fantasy Life quality of life change we have for Part 2's patch is a change to our bugles. We have applied a cooldown of 30 seconds to all bugles. When attempting to use a bugle within this cooldown, you will receive an error message. We have heard so many complaints from everybody, and we are listening and we are trying, so we're gonna
Twitch chat is the Twitch chat is just going insane right now.
I know, that was a sight.
And Discord, it's insane.
Well, thank you to everybody that provides your feedback, and thank you for letting it be known to us. Of course, there are so many things that go on behind the scenes, and so we're whittling through as much as we can. But this is a start. And with that, that reaches the end of our update notes. So as CM Elebon mentioned, this doesn't even scrape the tip of the iceberg for everything that is Moonlight Island. Moonlight Island is so incredibly complicated, it's in-depth, but it's also familiar if you're familiar with your homestead system. So we will get a little bit into that too. Moving on from our update notes, let's talk about one of our events that'll be running. we have, oh, actually, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I want to show you in-game for G26. Now, of course it's raining the minute that I want to show off my game. For anybody that has completed up to G26 Part 2, you'll be able to, you'll be able to see your storyline UI, and starting with the quest, The Open Door. This will show up in your Winds of Fate tab in your quest menu, of course, as always, and you start it right here off with Declan. I'm not gonna give anything away, but I just wanted to show him off. He's so beautiful. Okay, moving on to our event. I'm gonna pop back over to our web posts and let's take a look at that. Elebon, this one's a doozy. Oop, I started halfway through. Please excuse me. Don't look at that.
Well, now they know what it is.
Well, we were gonna show it off. We have returning for this summer Connous Beach vacation event. Get ready to have some more fun in the sun just to round off the end of summer before it leaves. Now, I know that there are some favorite parts of this event for others. If you don't like getting a mixed drink every day, maybe you enjoy some certain dye mini games. We have brought them all back, and so we're gonna quickly run through this. We've got some new event rewards, sunburn not included, and Elebon's magnificent suntan in this picture.
I mean, I figured why not? We giants don't get in the sun much.
I get a little bit too much sun. I'm gonna scroll through. Now, if you are already familiar with our Connous Beach update, then you already know the details. You already know everything about the vacation coins, you already know about Hafkin's shops, you'll already know about the Fun Cart, Magical Piece, etc. We're gonna go through this web post. This event does start on Thursday, and so the web post for this will be released today as well, but get ready for this event starting on Thursday. Let's scroll on through. We've got some typical event start details. You, for this event, will be given an orange Wings of the Goddess to travel to Connous Beach. Here, let me hide my nameplate again, my bad. In order to travel to the Connous Beach Metallurgy site, the event NPC and props have been moved to the plaza in Port Connous. You'll be able to register with a main character with Hafkin located inside of the tropical orange drink stand. And each day you will receive a cocktail and some awards. So when you first start talking to him, you'll receive a cocktail and a vacation box. We're gonna go through some of the details of the contents of the vacation box, but here's a list of all of the different cocktails each day. Anything between a Junebug to a mojito to a blue Hawaii, whatever your drink of choice is for the week. We hope you participate responsibly. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, you were laughing. You were giggling, so it just...
It was me. I'm gonna scroll on through. So we've got our vacation coin details. Now I'm the one laughing. You are able to collect various vacation coins by logging in or doing assigned daily quests. You can redeem these coins with NPC Hafkin for hot rewards. The daily reset is at 12 AM PDT, so make sure you get your resets done before midnight PDT. Moving on, there are various ways to obtain coins and different items that you can receive per. So there are various consecutive day logins, various weekend logins. Here are some of the rewards for them. If you've logged in for a total of 21 days, you will receive a Pineapple Slushy Appearance Scroll. This is a one-handed blunt weapon with a very cute little animation. Let's scroll down and take a look at some of the new Special Vacation Shop rewards. I'm going to scroll through these a little bit quickly. We've got, of course, new tropical summer wear for male and female. It is a lovely strappy bikini. I love it so much. You already saw my character wearing it in game. Of course, the accessories that go with it, the handwear and the sandals. And we've got a whole boatload of returning items between surf and turf outfits, Aloha vacation wear boxes, etc. Moving on to the vacation shop, we have a whole lot of items. You may also notice the reduced cost of all of these items. I believe from previous iterations, all of our costs have been nearly halved, if not more. So make sure you peep these rewards and take a pick at what you want. We also have the Summer Essential Box full of fireworks and different returning swimsuit wear. So if you want some old vintage swimsuits, now's your chance to get them. Of course, moving on, we have the Fun Cart. Now, I'm sure everybody's a little bit familiar with these, so I'm not going to get too into detail with these. But talk to Doug at the merch cart to complete the quest. Once completed, you will receive 10,000 EXP and you'll be able to learn about magic pieces. Each employee has a different minigame. Be sure to play each one every real-life day to receive magical pieces, grade 1. You'll be able to talk to Doug to play Smack a Thief Rat, dance to the music, or if you want to talk to Ice for Memories Match, Stacky Cake, or Fortune Picking, you are welcome to. However, I know everybody wants to head to Cohen to make natural dyes. Me too. The natural dye minigame will not reward magical pieces though, so beware. You can make one, I believe it's one dye per real life day. So I can't wait to see everybody's new dyed gear. Let's scroll on through. I'm gonna skim through magical piece details because you already know this. This is a returning bit. Additionally, we have the drop list for the grade 5 magical pieces. I'm gonna scroll through these a little bit slowly, so feel free to take a look. I love this time of year. I love the end of summer when everything starts to wind down. And I believe last but not least, we have our rewards from the vacation box drop list. Here are all of the rewards that can drop from the vacation box, starting with our new Pineapple Slushy Luxury Appearance Scroll and some other goodies. Very excited for the tanning shades. You know that I burn, I go straight to red.
I mean, you put it on the banner.
I know, I thought it would be funny. Life imitates art. Alright, scrolling out and rounding out with some pet age potions. That will be the end of our Connous. Elebon, tell me how excited you are for this.
This will be my first Connous event.
Wow, okay.
So I'll have to get into the vacationing spirit.
Everything that I was not prepared for. I'm gonna swap to your gameplay if that's all right.
Go for it. Got to get my tan in all night long.
Even at night. Let's take a quick look at Hafkin and his rewards and everything he has to offer.
Oh wait, I actually haven't registered yet.
Oh, that's a good opportunity to show up the dialogue. I don't know if you want to voice act anything.
Yep. A toned and tanned man with a mop of pale blue hair stands behind the counter, mixing cocktail after cocktail, as though he hasn't a care in the world. It's hard to make out an expression behind his sunglasses, but from behind his relaxed posture and easygoing smile, you can tell he's a guy who knows how to hang loose. But we'll go ahead and select our main character, select him again. Sure. Now it's going to go through the typical dialogue, let you know, hey, you know, what you might want, how the event works. If you've done the coffee event a few months ago, it's pretty much similar to that, so.
Yes, you may be familiar.
But, you know, Militians don't like to read, so we'll skip through that text for you.
We're so glowy at night. Of course, anytime I want to show something off, it's at night.
I am just really glowing.
You're so pale, you're illuminated by the moonlight.
That's just that, it's our, I mean, our female leader does nothing but talk about skincare health, so we have to follow in her footsteps.
Let me equip the pineapple. There we go.
We'll go ahead and bring down that shop.
Oh, are you going through the event wards?
Yep.
Nice. We have so many returning shopping bags. I'm so happy.
Is there a bikini? He glows like me in LA. The Elebon fanfic. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the chat.
Ruined it.
So we've got several different items in the vacation event this year. Feel free to look through them all when the event launches on Thursday. But
yes, you already know the event. Yeah. The truth be told is we just wanted to show Elebon in the swimsuit.
What else is in here? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So that being said, there are lots of items for everybody to shop through. Make sure you take a good look at all of the shop tabs. Don't look at the master plan inventory. Pretend you do not see it.
Nope.
I'm kidding. We can actually get into that next. So for anybody that has seen a little bit of sneak peek, Elebon, would you like to do the honors? Would you like to rip off the Band-Aid?
We'll go ahead and summon one.
We have brand new pet box coming with this update as well.
Oh, hang on. What's a good pet name?
A good pet name for our brand new corgis that are coming back. I say coming back, they're brand new.
Found one.
A good name? What'd you name it?
How do I sum? There we go.
So we have two new corgis joining us. This is the Mariachi Wizard Corgi, and we also have a Sheriff Warrior Corgi. They are just like the corgis that you know and love. They have the exact same stats, the exact same abilities, I believe. Let's take a look at the web post and go through both of them because they are absolutely too adorable. So we have the Summer Fiesta Pet Box coming this Thursday. This web post will be released tomorrow at 5 p.m. PDT. So, it's so lovely. I'm gonna scroll through this and take my time. Starting from August 8th until September 5th, we've got a nice, beautiful corgi sale. Now, they are absolutely adorable. I'm gonna take some time. We also have the concept art for these corgis too that I wanna show off and take a look. Corgis, as you know, are very useful, very beloved pets. So make sure you cop a sheriff corgi, haha, within the sale period. Let's get through some of these details too. So, of course, the Sheriff Warrior Corgi and the Mariachi Wizard Corgi are our two new iterations. The pet skills and details are as follows. I love me some corgis. Hi, Sia Miso. We do have quite a good amount of corgis and I am so in love with them. They are so adorable. So you may already be familiar with the corgis with their form change and being able to walk them if you have them in small form. Similarly, of course, you can mount your larger corgi. They have the same abilities, the same skills. So you have form change, lovable yip, adorable wiggle, which is your passive. Oh, so beautiful. Down to the stats, we have the following. And of course, the ability to dye them. So these corgis have 3 different dye channels each as listed. And you already know that with the corgis, we have a bonus system. So when you purchase a certain amount of Summer Fiesta pet boxes, you will receive the option for a bonus. Here are the various bonus pets and points that you will need. Oh, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. I'm just barely cutting it off. So 3 points will get you a Glimmering Golden Supplement, 5 an exclusive pet pouch, 8 an pet adoption medal, and all 10 will give you a Fiesta Corgi pet selection box. So you'll be able to choose between which doggo you are interested in. Last but not least, we have the 50% off pet adoption medal sale happening as with, I believe, almost every pet sale we've ever done. Very happy. So if you want to adopt a corgi and take it home, now's the opportunity. Joining the Corgis, I believe we have some returning pets as well. Let me double check. We should have some fairy dragons returning, as well as some foxy quins, and I have the concept art for those as well. Let's take a look at some of the said concept art. Here is our concept art for our doggos. The mariachi has so many details built into it on the side with its instrument, everything down to his little ribbon. I love it.
I'd love to have that instrument in game as well. Just
Oh, I know.
playing it.
Magnificent. Or if you prefer a rootin' tootin' shootin' sheriff warrior corgi, now's your time. Here is the following concept art as well. We have the fairy dragons.
So which starter are you picking?
Stop. We also have some of our concept art for our foxy quins. Aren't these adorable? Of course, we will be releasing all of this concept art at a later time, I believe through our social media and through Discord. So if you're not already part of our Discord, what are you doing? Join our Discord. Moobot just posted it in chat. Thank you, Moobot. It's like you listened.
They're listening.
I know, Moobot's listening. All right, let's show off these pets in person. They are so good. Wow. Oh, I'm getting my cutscene for mine too. I'm unoriginal. I just named mine like Sheriff and everything.
Wow, mine's just throwing a bowl down at me. It's like, come on, I'm not Arcee here. I feed my pets.
What are you trying to say? That makes me look like such a bad pet owner. As a disclaimer, I feed my pets, thank you. I just don't feed my partner. Cilantro stays hungry. You can really see the size difference between the two pets as well, with a giant versus a human. All right, Elebon. I love these doggos, but I think I love Moonlight Island a little bit more. So I think it's time that we hop into Moonlight Island.
Sounds good. But while we're describing it, chat, we need a name for this Moonlight Island.
That's a good point. You still have to make your Moonlight Island.
Indeed I do. So let's see some of the chats, both in Discord or Twitch. Let's see what it is.
Oh my god, Fartland was one of the first ones. That is so funny.
Cuckoo feeds cilantro.
No, you cannot name yours after mine. That is so wrong.
But let's go ahead and show off the new UI.
Let me swap to your perspective for that. I already have my island built. Here is the new Moonlight Island UI. You'll be able to pull this menu up by pressing the hotkey U by default.
Yep.
Very similar to as if you were going to your homestead.
Yep.
So you can see that there are some extra tabs as well.
Yep, so you've got just on the main menu, you've got your homestead over here on the right, your Moonlight on the left, the weekly island spotlight, which Cuckoo has decided to be showcased this week, as well as a islander from his Moonlight Island. I'm gonna get those mixed up, I know it. But let's go ahead and, oh, that's right, I have to go to Sanid.
Ooh.
So.
Take a minute, you want me to hop over?
Nope, so, like I said, when we log in, we'll get the quest, Moonlighting and Island Development, where we'll have to go visit Sanid. Sanid will let us know that we only need an island. Okay, you know what? I like that one. We only need to have our homestead to level 4 to receive Moonlight Island. You do not need to finish Generation 26, although it is preferred, but you only need a Moonlight Island or homestead of level 4 to access Moonlight Island.
I want to give a giant disclaimer. We are going to be tripping over our words so much today, so if we misspeak Moonlight Island for homestead or vice versa, if we're talking about our islanders and our villagers, our visitors rather, oh my gosh, I'm already doing it.
Yep.
Everything's a little bit confusing, so we have everything written down in our official guide. We'll be following along a little bit later with that too.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and switch over to yours real quick.
I want to play with the dogs. They're so cute. Absolutely in love. God. You guys, when I first saw the concept art and learned that we were going to be getting doggos, ooh, you would not believe my excitement. Honestly, they kind of match the Connous beach details a little bit, the decor. What if our homesteads are completely upgraded? That's a-okay. As long as your homestead's level 4 or higher, you are eligible for Moonlight Island. The guns bounce and they run. I know, isn't it good?
Okay.
Oh, it's amazing. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let me swap over to you.
You got my ticket.
Oh, Mulan's here.
Yep. Surprise surprise welcome from our GM producer Mulan. Think she might be AFK, but nope.
She's chilling.
All right. So I liked the one that was
Image of, oh no. Image of Island, is that what that says?
I did like that one. Nope, I can't use special characters.
Might be a little bit long too. Wow, that is so funny. No way. Oh my god, it worked. You did not.
There we go.
So from this UI, you will be able to access your Moonlight Island, your homestead, and other various featured homesteads and islands. I do want to point out that you cannot teleport from Moonlight Island to Homestead or Homestead to Moonlight Island. You have to come back into the world of Erin before you're able to go into each instanced area. So if you happen to notice while you're on an island that you can't leave, you just have to leave normally.
And of course, welcome to Moonlight Island.
Look at how empty your island is.
Yeah. You will be able to lock your island. That way, if you happen to be shown on the weekly island spotlight, you can lock it so you won't have random visitors coming in.
Yes.
Same thing with today's Islander. So this is level 1. We've got a huge island just on level 1. You can, of course, expand your Moonlight Island to unlock the rest of the area you see behind me here. But for just level 1, you get all of this to mess around with. So, when we first arrive on the island, you'll notice a brand new NPC, Arciellia, who will, let me zoom in here.
She's exclusive.
Yep, she is a new NPC here designed to help us anything related to Moonlight Island.
She is your true Moonlight Island guide. And as such, Arciellia has a series of various quests that she does to help you kind of figure out the island. Additionally, if you ever have any inquiries, you are more than welcome to talk to her and work it out.
Oh god, the pun. She was made for this work. All right.
You don't have to worry about reading too much of the text.
We'll let the militians read on their own time here. But of course, it's one of she is a maid from the royal. Excuse me. From the royal castle, here to help us with the design of Moonlight Island.
Let me show her portrait.
Of course.
You're right, it's cutting off. You can keep going.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Don't look. Pretend that you do not see it.
So she will provide very detailed information on what you need to do, how to proceed with the quests. In this very first quest, we have upkeep for an up-and-coming island, which is basically just talking to her. We'll get an invitation, we'll get some landscape essence, which we'll describe what that's used for later. Letting us know that we can, what islanders are like, what we can do with, how we interact with them, everything about it. And of course, once we're done, we get the invitation, we get all of that, and then we get more quests. So
These quests will be located in your quest menu. There is a brand new tab specifically for Moonlight Island. A little bit hard to see with our smaller UIs, but it will pop up at the end of your Moonlight Island tab.
Actually, give me a quick second.
It's Laywer with a wig. Stop. Oh no.
Nope,
She's
not
so
transparent.
cute. She truly is a very beautiful NPC, and I believe she's our North American exclusive guide. So on the left-hand side of my screen, or on Elebon's screen, I should say, you can also see the new UI for skill building, for building, for your island navigation. We've got a couple different tabs, and these are explained a little bit more in depth in our guide.
Yep.
So if we don't happen to get to it now, we'll take a look at it later.
Yep. So we've got, she'll tell you how to create a production plot. She'll ask you how to do every little thing. Right now she's telling us how to do one. So let's go ahead and make a quick production plot. We'll head on over there. We'll click the install housing items, which here we'll see an entire construction list. Thank you for the kind words.
You're buttering him up. He's gonna start blushing.
So as you can tell, we do see a lot of the same stuff that we saw from Homesteads. She unfortunately does not make us tea, but you can basically every little thing that we can make on Homesteads, we can now make in Moonlight Island, including, as we get towards the bottom, 3 special new items: the windmill, the magic cauldron, and the engineering rack. But for now, we'll go back to plots. We'll go over here to plot settings. We will make ourselves, let's do a 15 by 15. Make sure we have enough homestead stones. I have 3,000, that should be good.
I was not expecting that cauldron hype. So the different plot sizes that you can make do vary a little bit depending on how you want to customize your land.
You have reached the maximum number of placeable plots. That sounds about right. Of course, my island is level 1, so we only get to work with 1 plot for the time being.
So that's something that I'm not showing off currently. On the top right-hand side of your screen, there is a UI that you cannot move, I don't think, if you're trying to move it.
Yeah, I was trying to move it and I couldn't.
It's very similar to your homestead menu. So if you know, like, your homestead name, the level of your everything, we'll be able to show off graphics of this in our guide. Please carry on.
Yep. So here we'll need to upgrade our production plot here. I've got a smithing production plot here, 15 by 15, and here's the list of items that we need to build to advance our plot to level 1. So we need an anvil, which I should have some pawn. Okay, good. I was like, I don't have the materials on me right off the bat, so we'll go ahead and just pawn our way through it.
Got a couple different items that we can build.
We'll go ahead and get this all set up. Now, space is a new one where we can set up either a small tent or a special building to make our place look cozier. So for example,
these buildings are so beautiful.
Let me move out of the way here.
You're too large. Oh, look at that beautiful little home.
And of course, go away, you.
I can't believe your malware detection decides to interrupt the stream like this.
Yes, close that. I don't know why it popped up.
The nerve.
So, you don't have the skill required to use this tool. Yes, I do. So when you're leveling up the plot, you do have to make sure all your items fit inside the production plot.
Yes.
I think this one might be one. Wait, how long is this? An hour!
We don't have that kind of time.
All right, well, that may not be happening, but basically, basically you have to put in every little item to reach level 1. We will show you what level 1 looks like when we visit some of the other islands.
Yes, we've got a couple different.
Just put a little barrel there, and a miscellaneous thing. We'll put a glittering tree just for fun.
Oh Oh, cute.
Yes. There. So, oh, it does say your smithing production equipment has become level 1. So now we get the new production equipment where we can create all our normal items, but we can all do it from an islander when we finally invite them. We also have the special tab where we can create landscape essence. Now, what landscape essence is used for, we'll activate terrain change mode here.
One of the best perks of Moonlight Island.
Gotta move over here somewhere. You know what, we'll go over here.
Ooh, to the beach.
Now, we have the option to raise or lower our terrain using, you can do it through the buttons up in the top left or page up, page down. So if we do page up, you can see that our modified elevation can go all the way up to 10 and all the way down to -2.
Yes.
And as you saw, you need I am not trying to use a skill. I'm trying to, I'm trying to landscape here. So let's say level 1. We got ourselves a nice little hill. We can make it a much steeper hill.
Give me that side angle. Let me see all the angles of this. Look at that elevation.
And of course, if you want a beach to come in, you can make yourself a nice little river. Make your way in.
Moonlight Island is quite customizable with the terrain. There are some small nuances and caveats. So if you are trying to work out your elevation properly and move from, like, let's say elevation 10 maximum all the way down to elevation -2 to make some water, you will have to level out the ground first to 0 before you can make various changes.
Right.
So make sure that no matter what, you're leveling your ground and you're making it safe for construction.
Someone did say they wanted to see what level 10 height is, so
Woo!
you're now standing on the top of Mount Elebon. No,
And of course you have the buffest calves in the world, so you can just scale the mountain.
oh,
No.
I'm always scaling mountains. No,
It's worth mentioning too
I
that
not.
there is an undo button, but there is a very specific note that our undo button only undoes and reverts the one last change that you've made. And so be really careful when you're terraforming in case you make a bunch of mistakes. You want to kind of take it slow at first before you change your elevation around.
So using, every time you make a change to the landscape, it'll use one landscape essence. So I had here a bunch just in case. I don't know how many times we'd be doing it, but if you do hit the undo button, it will refund you that one essence that you had used. But of course, and you're curious, like, well, what if I want a underwater item? Oop, that is, do I have any?
If you don't, I do.
That shouldn't be used yet. All right, let's grab that claim.
So I saw some comments also asking if homestead items can be used on Moonlight Island. The answer is yes, you are able to use homestead items on your Moonlight Island. You can also place them on various terrain. However, you will want to make sure that you are being cautious of the unit size. And so if something's like a 1x1 size, it can fit just about anywhere on Moonlight Island, even if you're messing with the terrain. However, if your terrain is a little bit unstable, you may get an error saying, you know, make sure you level your terrain first.
And of course, someone wants to know, yes, oop, as soon as I find,
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay, well this one's too big of an item.
This is what I mean, you know, your grid might be a little bit too large. So unless you absolutely drowned the place,
Which I'm gonna do real quick.
make sure it's all flat too. Typically, your details will tell you if there's like a hill around, or you'll be able to see it with the indicator grid overlay. Oh, you're standing on it.
That was weird.
Who would drown the place? Cuckoo. That's a little bit foreboding. How hard is it to get Essence? That's a good question. So I believe Essence is at first a reward from Amelia, as well as Elebon. I know you're the expert.
Say that again?
The expert for the Moonlight Island Essence.
Yes, so if we head back over to here we are. For Landscape Essence, the only thing to create one, you'll need 200 wind crystals, 200 earth crystals, a magic powder, and 2 rock crystals. Now, of course, this isn't the only thing. Amelia over here also sells you some.
Oh, Amelia hooks you up.
Yeah, well, hey, we got our vacation coin.
You were logged in long enough.
Of course, this is, we had completed a plot level, so we are working on the next quest, it looks like.
Amelia also gives you some furnishings to help you along.
Should have done that first.
I know, she's so cute though, look at her. Queen.
I'm just, all right, so she's going to go through the entire guide area again, which of course we explained in the demonstration. I'm trying to get through so we can actually see.
She's got a lot to say.
I know she does, but you know, once everyone does all that.
Oh my gosh, did somebody just wreck the auction house?
Okay, so.
Have you heard about Landscape Essence?
It is a mysterious substance that can be used to change the terrain of your island. She'll tell you exactly everything you need to know, so make sure you read them.
Yes.
Make sure you read her dialogue, and of course, if you're still unsure, you can always click About Moonlight Island, and she will have all this information at your fingertips.
I don't know if you can move that UI over.
Oh, I can. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Let me...
So here's a list of some of the different things that Amelia can help you with regarding Moonlight Island.
So she's basically a walking Wikipedia for you. She'll have all this information, everything from inviting NPCs. And yeah, so don't worry about any of that. But, and of course, I think we can also show off if you prefer to have a guide up at the same time. Where is my...
You want us to show yours?
Sure.
I got you. Let me go back to the top because I was using it to reference.
Perfect.
It's a very useful guide. Okay, here is the guide that CM Elebon has been writing. Oh, I still have the corgis up. Don't look at that. Here is our full Moonlight Island guide. You'll be able to access this by going under Guide to Advanced Guides, and it should be the first that you see. Now, just to give everybody a reference of how extensive and long this is, we've got a lot of information to cover. Oh, so much that my scroll wheel doesn't like this. So we won't be going through everything today for the sake of time. However, as you can tell by our table of contents, we've got quite a bit.
There's a lot of tables in it, a lot of info, so feel free to just put this on the body. I mean, my goal was to make it as high quality as your guys' Mapinogi Wiki page. So, Prima Games got Moonlight.
Here's Amelia.
But
here is also a graphic for all of her quests and some of her rewards. We're gonna skip through. Was there anything that you wanted me for sure to show from this guide?
No. If you feel like it, we do have a long, giant list of special production items. So that's a bit ways down.
Here are some of our Islander stats.
So
Again, this guide will be released on Thursday, so some information is subject to change. We, of course, will update it to be as clear as possible.
Yeah, I think there were still 1 or 2 more things I needed to fix, so I think you might actually see it as we scroll through it. But
So many skills. So many skills. Some of
There are a
almost
lot
tasks.
of Islander and island-related skills you will be leveling up. Each one with its own unique requirements and abilities to make your Moonlight Island fantastic. While we are waiting, let me...
I just got to the production section.
No worries.
So this kind of explains a little bit more of the plot installation that Elebon just demonstrated for us.
Stop scrolling so fast.
I'm sorry.
We are scrolling a little bit fast because there is a lot of it in the guide, and you can read it on at your own pace on Thursday when it's fully released. Yep. Hey, you had to explicitly highlight.
I'm sorry. I'm going to skip through some of the special production, unless this is what you wanted to show.
Yeah, this was just more stuff. So you can kind of see of all the different special production items that you'll be able to craft, or that your islanders will be able to craft. So
Yes, put them to work.
enjoy it while you can.
We're speeding, pull them over. I got a lot of information to get through, everybody. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I think where you're at is just halfway through that thing. But
Yeah, it's a lot. Feel free to stop me at any time.
no, I think they got the idea, the gist of it. So we do know that there's a lot of work to be done on a Moonlight Island. So with that, I believe we also have a small event with it, right?
We absolutely do have a small event joining us for Moonlight Island's release. Let me hop on over to that. I'm so close to the bottom of this page.
No worries.
Oh God, we could do satisfaction, terraforming. I want to get down to this too. I'm going to show you a little bit more in game of what we're capable of. The expansion, and then at the bottom of our page. Oh, we did it. Okay. Moving on. Let me make sure I'm opening the right page. This is the Working on Island Time event that will be joining our Moonlight Island release.
So, Working on Island Time is a buff event where we will be increasing the EXP you gain, the chance of a visitor visiting both Island and Islander EXP, and 2 times chance for an Islander to visit you so you can invite them to your Moonlight Island.
Of course, with it, we have Amelia, who will be joining us with her brand new shop.
Yep. And during this event, she actually has a bonus shop, an event shop running where she will be providing all the items that you can craft at a limited quantity. So you can go ahead and get that started. So you can get a really good head start on it. It is called the Working on Island Time event.
Yes.
So you can keep an eye out, and you do notice there are a few unique items
Let me
here.
scroll back up. I'm getting ahead of myself.
So we do know that so when you access her shop,
You want to show it off in game?
yeah, we'll show it off in game.
Here's Amelia. Here's Elebon.
So if we go to trade, so this is her normal.
Her normal general goods.
Yep, you'll be able to buy endurance recovery potions, satisfaction recovery potions. She'll explain all of that as well. A invitation for Ross, equipment repair tools, and all that good stuff. She'll also sell you some a few items, or homestead Moonlight items, some cookingware, and then of course we get to Amelia coins event. Here's her event tab where she'll sell basically a plethora of goodies that are related directly for Moonlight Island. And then she also sells her own special Amelia coin for 5 pawn each. Now you might be wondering, why pawn? For pawn, she will be selling you her very own branded Amelia's Homestead box for 1 coin each, or if we go back to the event, she'll also sell you them for 100,000 gold. So you have your choice of whether you want to buy it in gold or pawn, or not pawn, but Amelia coin. And in these boxes, you'll get an entire amount of, I think it's what, 132 different homestead moonlight items that you can place to decorate either one of your
Oh, so many. There are so many options for this. So many different items that you can get from her homestead box.
And you're probably wondering, well, great, where am I going to store it all? Well, don't fret not, because we also have a homestead bag, which is this little 1x1 thing, which opens up to an 8x10, that will allow you to store all your homestead items.
Very cute. Happy to have the homestead bag.
And of course, if you have any Amelia coins left over, you can trade them back to her after the event to get a refund on your pawn.
Yes.
So just to kind of get an idea of what might be in here, we'll open up a few.
You're going straight for it.
Might as well show them what's possible.
Doki Doki Island.
Ooh, I pulled the Doki Doki item.
What? Egg of the Divine Beast? Oh my gosh, you're getting everything. You're actually getting everything. Wait.
I'm burning up all of my good luck on my GM. So I'm gonna get nothing but good.
Oh no.
But if you want,
really good
if you do want to see the full list, we of course will have that out later today, right?
I believe we have Amelia's homestead box on our page.
Yes, we do. Let's show them.
We can take a look at that if we want.
Yeah, let's show them the full list if we want.
All right. Let me bring up my webpage. So here we have Amelia's homestead box. You saw me peek into this a little bit before. I do want to highlight the top text. Amelia knows that Militians love to decorate both their homesteads and Moonlight Islands, so she's acquired a large variety of homestead items for you to obtain. The homestead box can be purchased with either 100,000 gold or 5 pawn via the purchase of Amelia's coin. Check out what you could possibly acquire in this giant comprehensive list. So there are so many items.
Yes.
This web post will be out later today at 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. PDT, excuse me, in about 2 hours from now. So Elebon wasn't kidding when he said that this was a giant long list. I'm scrolling a little bit fast just because there are so many items, but of course we want to see such big, beautiful homesteads, and we want to see big, beautiful Moonlight Islands.
Mm-hmm. But so there's your list. You'll be able to look at it later today at 5 p.m. Excuse me.
I want to show off my Moonlight Island now that we're getting a little bit low on time.
Of course. Let's get rid of all my stuff here. Where are you at?
I'm in my island.
You've already moved on over.
I've moved. It's my island. Okay, everybody, are you ready? So of course, Elebon started working on his island a little bit. I took the time to kind of decorate my island a little bit. It's not even rendering. It's a little bit far out. With the island, I was able to move my intro plaza. I do want to make a note that if you move your entrance plaza, you also have to move your entrance. So these items will be, oh, that's my terraforming. These items will be 2 separate items. Originally, they're stacked on top of each other, but once you move them, then you no longer can stack your entrance on top. But I just kept mine on the side of my plaza. Of course, Amelia stays with your plaza no matter where you are. Let's get into it. Oh, I want to show this off so bad. There are some features that I really, really, really want to show off. We've got a little beach area. We've got one of our new windmills. When I was making my island, I was hustling extremely hard past couple of days. I wanted to try off all the different elevation, but I got a lot of inspiration from a Korean Twitter post. I believe the username was Yoon with underscores. It was super lovely, super beautiful. We've got some mysterious little graveyard on the side. Don't look at that. Don't look at the secrets. But just to give you like an idea of all of the beautiful things that you can do with Moonlight Island, you really can take it to the next level and decorate so extensively. So you get to play around, of course, with the elevation. You can play around with all of your different homestead props. You can really configure it however you want. So I'm excited more than anything to see the creativity of all of our militians. I've already seen some crazy, insane homesteads. I can't even begin to imagine what everything's gonna look like once you guys get your hands on this.
I can't wait. Did you happen to install a jukebox on your Moonlight?
I did not. I just wanted to have the base default audio, which I'm so excited for you guys to listen to the new Moonlight Island music.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I couldn't remember because mine doesn't have, because I don't have audio on mine. And I couldn't remember if it played without the jukebox or not.
So I was able to build my Moonlight Island this far, of course with my superpowers, but as far as decorating goes, I was able to cut down a lot of my time with one of our new functions. So of course we showed off our terraforming. Another function that we have is, oh gosh, I can't show you the side of my screen. We have the option to select multiple items and move them.
Yes.
So let me move my gameplay over. Here's I'm gonna scooch this over very slowly. Please forgive me. I want to show you the different functionality that you can get when you are moving a bunch of items. So here on the left-hand side of my screen, the top UI button is your edit mode. You'll be able to go into your edit mode and there is an activate multi-select mode that you can press. So when I was moving around all of my bamboo, all of my everything, oh gosh, it's hard to click on the bamboo. You can click on multiple items and you'll see that they're all getting highlighted a little bit. If you right click on those items, there is the option to move them and you can move them together in bulk. Now, this is not only an exclusive function for Moonlight Island, you can also do this on your homestead.
Yep.
So if you've been meaning to move a lot of tedious places, now you can move a bunch of items around. I'm just gonna move these a little bit over. I'll move them one over to the side. Beautiful, chef's kiss.
And of course, that isn't the only change we've made to homesteads and with this Moonlight Island update.
Yes.
Give me 1 second on mine.
I love it. It's so fun. So I do want to say that my island is fully expanded. So this is the full size of your island. This is just a one small part of the island that I was able to build out and terraform a little bit. Here we can see some of the differences in sizings between, the cliff height, the elevation, some of the water terraforming. But we'll get a better look at the water terraforming when we visit Cuckoo. Yes, for clarification, my island is level 50. It is fully ranked up and maxed out. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I just realized I don't have the jukebox coupon, so I can't even access the jukebox.
Oh
But,
no.
we did make a change to the jukebox where you can now, what's the word I'm thinking of? Set playlists.
Yes. Oh, I wish I had remembered that function.
That's why I was like, oh, let's show that off. Oh wait, I don't have what I need. Oh well. But you can see it in game on Thursday. So yeah, you can create your very own playlist and make it as epic or as melodic as you want. But yeah, let's go and check out Cuckoo's homestead.
Yes, I would love to.
Homestead, Moonlight Island.
I need to exit my Moonlight Island. So to leave your Moonlight Island, it'll just be a little option on the top right, same as your homesteads. And you'll be able to exit straight from there.
Oh, it's making me change channels. Okay.
Yes, so the same as homesteads, if you're trying to visit someone else's island, you will change channels for it. Here, right up in my UI, you're able to see the islander for today. I believe Cuckoo dressed her up. So, as you can slightly see, here's her style tab. It's a little bit crungly and loading. But just for the functionality, you'll be able to see the file of the NPC visiting. And let's go straight to Cuckoo's Island. Of course, if I want to enter, I'll swap to channel 2. Let me also set this back to the middle. Oh, there we are. So Cuckoo decided to submerge his island a little bit. I know that there were some comments and questions regarding being able to submerge your furnishings.
Those
Yes,
poor
you can.
sheep.
I know, this cow is like really treading for its life.
I guess we can go visit Italy. No, I'm kidding.
Not the sheep. Cuckoo set up a little example of just all of the functionality, some of the new homes, some of the items, the cauldron, the engineering rack, etc. So we highly encourage you to decorate your island. I think that in the future I might make a little event about it, so you should get a head start.
No, you won't be able to enter the homes, unfortunately, but they do look pretty.
They do look pretty. You can walk up to their balconies. They are so lovely. I should have shown this off on my island, but you can walk up on the balcony and get a nice scenic view.
Let me think here. We
Oh my gosh.
underwater tea parties.
And I think that just about wraps it up for today's contents.
I'm trying to think.
Please forgive me if I'm missing anything. Today
I'm like
has been a
trying
lot.
to think. I know that we are aware. There's been a lot of players asking. We are aware of the guild
Yes.
issues.
Yes. We are
And-
working to address them as soon
Yep.
as we can.
And
It's a little bit of a tough
we will,
situation.
once we have them fixed, we will, of course, let you know. So,
No matter what, keep an eye out for our patch notes released on Thursday, and we will keep you updated.
yep.
Let's see. I feel like during that time, I definitely didn't answer any questions about homesteads, or I tried to answer a little bit here and there. So if anybody has any additional Moonlight Island questions, please let me know.
Yep.
I will be, in the meantime, setting up a giveaway. Ooh, it's the end of the stream. It's giveaway time.
So I see that someone's asking about homestead buffs. The little figurines that give yourselves buffs and homesteads, you can place them on Moonlight Island, but their buffs will not carry.
Yes.
So you'll unfortunately have to leave them on your homestead if you wish to keep the buffs.
Yes.
You cannot install partners, unfortunately.
Your partners got bullied out by all of the islanders and the visitors.
Every item, every little sprout that you have will let you know whether it can be placed on a homestead or Moonlight Island. It'll either just say homestead, Moonlight item, Moonlight Island, or both. There are still maintenance for livestock. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna swap on over to our giveaway screen. So for today's stream, we will be giving away a Corgi. So we're gonna be giving away not just one Corgi, we're gonna be giving away the boxes for the Summer Fiesta Pet Box. So for 25 winners, you will be eligible for one Summer Fiesta Pet Box. Let's see. I'm not sold on #island, but we can pick whatever we want.
Rootin', tootin', and fruitin' shootin'.
No, that's way too long. Rootin', tootin', shootin'. It's so much fun writing that. Ooh, #Corgi is a good one. That's cute. #Island's also good if we want. It might be simple. In honor of Moonlight Island and G26 Part 2. We can go with it.
Alrighty.
Okay. I'm going to... Of course, all of my settings are completely default, completely neutral. Everything is as fair, nothing's rigged. Please feel free to hop on over to Twitch to enter our Moobot giveaway. If you're watching on YouTube, Steam, Twitter, I'm forgetting one, Facebook, make sure you hop on over to Twitch to join our giveaway. I'm gonna let this run for the next little while. The keyword is #island. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I saw some player names in chat saying, oh, this person's gonna go crazy for their island. Oh, this person's gonna go ham.
I
know it.
I'm excited to see what they crate in just 24 hours at this point.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
I did see some more questions. The windmill, the magic cauldron, and the engineering rack can also be installed on your homestead.
Yes, that is
So.
true. It's just part of your construction window list now that you'll be able to find in your leftmost UI HUD. We encourage you, of course, to take a look around, explore everything with Moonlight Island, listen to Amelia. She has lots of wisdom for you and lots of goodies. And please feel free to refer to our guide once it's fully released. I feel a bit bad that we didn't go into it too in depth, but I know that you spent so many hours working on it, and so...
No, it's as long as it's helpful in any case where Amelia isn't, which Amelia is plenty helpful. She should pretty much be all you need. But if you want a few hard stat tables, the guide also has it.
Yes.
But of course, I do see that, oh, we don't have to go to tier mill. It's like, why would you... I feel a little ashamed about that. Why wouldn't you want to keep... I did have a perfect image of it, but what is her name? Alyssa? Yes.
Alyssa?
The one who runs the tier mill. She depends on that gold to feed her family.
You are ridiculous.
I only remember it because I had talked to her and I triggered the Ninja Quest line and she had made that comment.
Of course, we don't want to take away too much from G26 Part 2 and Deliga and all of our other mercenaries. So again, please make sure to check out the main storyline quest if you're interested. There are so many goodies, so much good dialogue going on. There's so much storytelling and we can't wait to hear your impressions of it. Today was definitely Moonlight Island Day though.
Yep. And who knows what we have in store for you next?
Oh yeah. We've got a couple more months left in the year, so we've got some good things in the works. Very excited. Oh, I can't wait to see everybody's different themed islands too. I know I showed off like slightly spooky area in my villa. I want to see just like all the themes. I want to see all the cutesy areas, all the everything. Please, 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 please post pictures of your Moonlight Island in Discord. I would love to see. All right, I'm gonna give this maybe one more minute. Again, for 25 winners, the prize will be one Summer Fiesta pet box. Please enter on Twitch if you're not already entered. And then we will close off this stream with a raid to one of our soul streamers. I hope he's ready. I hope he's ready for us.
We'll find out. I think they said they're ready.
Oh, snap. All right, coming low on time. I'm gonna give it 5 more seconds. And then I'll lock it. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to all of everybody that participated. Let's pull 25 of our winners. Okay, I can do this. I'm just gonna rapid fire these. If your name is called, please message the Mabinogi Twitch channel. You can also message either one of us on Discord if that's a little bit easier for you. We are Arciellia and Same Elebon on Discord. 5.
Oh my goodness, I won. No, I'm kidding.
7. You made me do a double take. 8. 9. 10. So, Elebon, if you have any closing thoughts, please let me know.
Actually, I'm curious to know what the chat thinks. What was your favorite part of today's stream? Let's see what they think.
8, 9, 10. I think that's 10. I'm going to start announcing.
Water, yes. Magic cauldron, yes, yes. The corgis, absolutely. Everyone loves the corgis.
They're so cute. First.
So we've got our winners. Let's see who's all been winning. I'm sure a lot of people are excited for G26 Part 2.
Got 5 more. Our last 5 winners are...
That is a good question. It does not...
Our final 5
Actually,
have been announced.
I'd have to get back to you on that one. I don't. As much as I've been on my island, I do not recall it ever raining.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's rained on my island yet. If it does, I would have to check and get back to you.
Yeah.
Here are all 25 of our winners. I'm going to go through our names really quickly. We have Celadolino, Twee Lady Ray, Light Soul, Zarek, Archangel, Brat, Cad, One That Matters, Newing, Real Klats, Pyra, Alpaca VT, Mabinogi Fantasy Life, whoa, Mega Beans, Mooney, Wheel Hell, My Chip, Baringer, Great Fairy Meru, Koozie Pearl, Alyssa Alfreya, Sheepling, Shiratani, Netjo Creighton, and Luna Fieru. Congratulations to all 25 of our winners. Please
Absolutely amazing.
DM me.
Yep, as RC said, DM Mabinogi on Twitch, or if you're unsure, you can also DM me or RC on Discord as well.
Yes, we will need your IGN in order to deliver your goodies, so make sure you send us your IGN. Okay, let's see, any final thoughts? For our community contest, we ended our cosplay screenshot contest on Discord finally. Our announcers have been, our winners have been announced.
Yes.
So make sure you check out the channels and see all of those spectacular cosplays. They are so incredibly beautiful. And if you were one of the winners, please DM me and let's get it sorted out. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, moving forward for the end of the month of August, we are planning a GM event. I believe I lightly talked about this again. I think tentatively our day that we're thinking about is on a Wednesday. I believe we're planning for the 28th. So I will lock that in with an official post pretty soon to let you know. But make sure you just come hang out with the GMs on the beach.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another little summer get together.
Let's meet you guys in game. Let's have some fun.
We would love that. Do it go on Discord. If you want to join our Discord, you are more than welcome to. If you're trying to redeem one of our prizes, you can DM CM Elebon or myself on Discord, or you can message the Mabinogi Twitch channel, whichever is easiest for you. And I think with that, we are just about ready to say goodbye for the day.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank everybody that joined us. Here, let me swap my scene over, make this a little bit more formal. Thank you everybody for joining us for another Mabinogi live stream. We are more than delighted to be showing off all of Moonlight Island, all of G26 Part 2. There is so much yet to come, and we are delighted and we can't wait. So we hope you are just as excited for Thursday as we are. And with that, let me find, where's Ronnie? I know that he's streaming. Today we're going to be showcasing our soul streamer, Ronnie is me, Ronnie, who I believe is playing on our internal server. So if you want to get a sneak peek and check out some of our contents from him, we highly encourage that. Otherwise, we will see you next time for our future August streams. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.